Wow. I just saw episode 2. Disengage. Wow. Oh my gosh. When I just said that, I got a little emotional. My eyes are like watering. I don't know why. Wow. I knew it was going to have a cliffhanger, and sure enough, it did. Just from the get-go, I've been so excited to see the next episode since I saw the first one. I saw the first one 3 times, and I meant to do it one more time before now, and I just could not wait today, knowing that it dropped. I know it premiered at midnight last night, and I really wish I had seen it. All day long at work, I've been wanting to see this so bad that right when I got home, I made it a priority to see it. Yeah, wow, I'm blown away. I really am blown away. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Terry Metalis is amazing. R&B, Trek Yards, everyone out there praising the show. So excited. I'm so happy that we're getting something special, it feels like, finally, after all these years. And not to offend people who already feel that way. I'm glad you do. But for me, this is homecoming. The writing is so good. And the action's great. The back and forth, like I felt like Picard before wasn't Picard, I think a lot of us feel that way, and Stewart just like sticking it to Shaw a little bit, not too much. Riker really sticking it to Shaw. I was really enjoying the back and forth, like there's consequences to actions, and Shaw is not the type to just be like, yeah, it's okay, you guys are allowed to do what you do. I'm going to probably miss a few things. This is an actual honest first reaction from seeing it one time. I just got done with it. I was so happy when it ended. I wanted more so bad, and I have not been this hungry for a long time for Star Trek. Usually when I see a live action Star Trek show now, it's like, well, I hope next show's better. I'll still tune in. I kind of hate on it. But I always hope for the next show to be better. And I feel that way 100% now about this season. I hope it's received so well. It's so good. I was just on the edge of my seat the whole time. Loving the visuals. Oh my gosh, finally some like ship porn, they call it, right? Ship porn. Oh, that Titan just comes in. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I should spoil. Maybe I will a little bit. But man, when the Titan comes in between Beverly's ship and the... I can't remember what it was called. Like I said, I only seen episode once. I'm digging the villain, Amanda Plummer, the daughter of Christopher Plummer, which I never knew that until she was cast in the show. And I think it might have been R&B, Robert Meyer Burnett, that is, who pointed it out. But I was like, oh my gosh, I never knew he had a daughter who was an actress. Like, I knew of her from Pulp Fiction and other parts, but she's a great villain. She's really good. She's just right. She's not, mustache twirling. I don't know. There is authenticity to her, and the writing, and just the stakes right now. It really feels like this is serious shit, and I'm, literally engaged into what's happening, and I'm just enjoying the ride. Okay, this is a spoiler, I was hoping this was true. But apparently that boy is Picard's. And Jack Crusher, which has many aliases. A lot of people thought Beverly was cloning her late husband. There's so many crazy theories. I'm sure it'll work out. I hope so. I have faith it will. I'm told by higher powers out there on YouTube webs that, yes, everything pays off and it's great. So, yeah, he's got a lot of aliases. I think that was just a nice little, fake out, if you will. Maybe he really is Jack. I'm not sure. But, yeah, when Beverly and Picard look at each other, it's all in the look that gives away that that's his son. And that was so beautiful. I didn't really understand why Picard all of a sudden closed his eyes and he got kind of emotional looking. It's like she just notified him through a look that that's your son. Now, I don't know how this is, they got together and she left and didn't want to tell him for some reason. I don't know. Unless Picard's always known, but I don't know. I don't think he would be the type like Kirk just to turn his back. Maybe. That would make sense, I guess, because if he didn't know, that's kind of a dick move on Beverly's part. Speaking of dick, Shaw, which I do love Shaw. Shaw is brilliantly formulated, his character. He's a dick, and you think he's like the usual throwaway captain or whoever. You don't really care if they live or die. I like Shaw. Even though he's an asshole, I like him, and I get how he is. And I think that's wonderful to have in a show. He's kind of like a gray area, He's like, he's following orders, but, he's really, really strict and doesn't really want to get involved. It's like he joined Starfleet just to stay out of things. I don't know how he went through, 30-some missions without any... And maybe they got burned a few times. I'm sure that will be something they reveal, maybe, why he is who he is, or the way he is. But I'm digging Riker, man. Jonathan Frakes is like, he never left that part. He is really bringing Riker strongly. A lot more than he did season 1 with the pizza maker. Even though I love the fan art that came out of that. The pizza boxes they had with his face on it. And those pizzas looked amazing. I'm a big fan of pizza. It's like the best food ever made. But yeah, I'm so happy. I knew that was Worf. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. He made an appearance, man. And, oh gosh, Dorn. It's like he never left as well. Man, he turned that Worf voice on. Oh, man. I'm almost getting emotional again about this. What's wrong with me? 41 years old. That's probably what's wrong. It's just like the greatest hits. They're back. They're all back. And they should have been back before. They really should have. They didn't get a good send-off, and Terry Metalis is right. And I just hope after this season, I hope this is a big enough hit for Paramount to switch gears and go this direction, because this is great. And if we just get this, we just get this. I will buy this on physical media. I will buy this, okay? I will buy this. I will buy this. Hopefully 4K, that'd be amazing. Yeah. And that's the other thing. I don't like the other seasons of Picard or Discovery, but a lot of me wants to buy the physical media to get the best look out of it. I'll probably just rent it sometime, but I don't want to buy those. I'm going to buy this season just by itself. Amazing. There is a behind the scenes shot they had, it was put out on Facebook. I can't remember, what outlet did it, but it was like a behind the scenes pic, and it was Stewart and Frakes in the shuttle with like natural light around them, and it was lit like old school style, and I love that. And a lot of people commented saying, oh, they should shoot it this way, because you saw so much detail that you don't see in these dark, gloomy, doomy. That's the only complaint I really have, and I get what they're doing. I get they're trying to be more cinematic, but man, lighten up a little bit. That's my only complaint, honestly. If a fan out there will give it the treatment like that, just to turn it up, if it was shot with the bright lights and then dimmed in post, I think it was. Maybe someday we'll get actually a brighter show. But that's just a nitpick. Honestly, it is a nitpick, because everything else is great, okay? Everything else is great. But I gotta say, that lighting, I didn't know Riker had red on his side. Like, you don't see the uniform details, and I imagine the costume designers are like, so mad, like, I put so much work into that, and you don't even see it. But that goes for every, probably, film and television show. You're not always going to see the details. But man, everything's beautiful. Beautiful lit up, beautiful darkened, whatever. I'm just trying to think of what else to talk about. Raffi, you know, I kind of get turned off by her scenes just because that whole atmosphere is so familiar to me now with the darker sides of Trek, and it just all looks so generic to me. But I know we're going somewhere with what Raffi's doing, and of course Worf is involved, so that gives me a lot of hope that I'll forgive that. Okay, I'll totally forgive that. I'm so engaged into what's going on the Titan, but now Worf is into the picture. I'm really interested in that too, and I know eventually they're all gonna meet up, and I'm excited about that. Raffi, I don't. It's like the planet she is patrolling happens to have her ex-husband on it. That was kind of weird to me. A nice coincidence, I guess. He runs a bar, and that's how he got to meet a Ferengi, which was, you know, a pretty bad Ferengi, if you will. Yeah, that was pretty gnarly. I knew Worf was going to have a scene like that. Dorn's amazing. Oh gosh, I love him so much. I'd love to meet him someday at a convention, hopefully. Or, you know, if he just happens to be visiting Iowa for some reason. But no, I loved everything about this episode. It was so good. And I loved just the looks Picard gives Seven, you know, when she, you know, Shaw's really giving it to her and she wants to be Seven, you know, probably punches ass. And Picard's like, in a look like, no, me and Janeway wanted you to join Starfleet. You're where you should be. Just take it. And yeah, I'm just loving it. I'm loving the ship. And not all lighting's terrible to me. A lot of the ship is great. It really is. It's just a little knick-knack thing I want to be adjusted. But it's fine. I'll totally forgive it. It's fine. But I'm telling you, Terry Matalas got to do whatever he wanted pretty much on this. And it was it was awesome. It was, for what we're seeing so far, it's wonderful. It's so wonderful. And I'm so excited about Trek again. And I want these damn action figures. I'm serious. I want these action figures. Like, let's make some action figures. I love the Titan. It still doesn't make sense why it's an A. I've debated a few people online. It just, to me, is like, okay, it's still the Titan. Why are we calling it Titan A? Because it's pretty much a new ship. Why would they tear down the old Titan and rebuild it from the scratch rather than just a brand new ship? That's the only hang up I have, and I'm okay. It's another nitpick. If the writing wasn't there or anything else wasn't going well like it is, then I'd be like totally like, that's bullshit. That's stupid. But man, I'm just loving this so much, and I'm so excited, man. I don't know what else to say. I don't want to ramble too much, but I'm digging what we're getting, and it's just wonderful. I'm so excited, and gosh, next Thursday can't come soon enough. I only wish I was, you know, one of those critics out there who got like 6 episodes to view before everyone else did. Oh man, I would kill for that. That'd be so nice. I wouldn't literally kill for that. All right, I have principles, morals, all that jazz. So I'm Starfleet, okay? But yeah, Steve and I will hopefully have a mission report for you soon. I talked to him recently. He's going to attempt to record his thoughts on these first 2 episodes, and we'll have those out to you very shortly. And then, yeah, we will get on the mission report of it all rather soon. Lots to talk about, a lot of exciting news, and just both of us just an opportunity to geek out in person about what we've seen and maybe pick apart more things in a good way. But I'm loving everything so far. This is a true treat. Everything's just it's great. It's great. And yes, well, just to share a little bit of news, they did announce the Next Generation films coming to Blu-ray 4K April. So I get those now and add those to my collection, even though I'm not the greatest fans of most of them. But that aside, I want to keep this positive as much as possible. I'm digging it. I grew up on TNG. These are my people. DS9, and I've heard we're gonna get a few DS9 people in this show eventually. I guess Worf is considered one of them. Seven's from Voyager, so we got that. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see what happens next. And I'm just every Thursday now. I'm gonna be. Oh, I'll probably just try and get up super early to watch it. It was hard to wait all day to see it, and I haven't really been excited in a long time about Trek. And yeah, it's just a great feeling to have. And yeah, I guess that's all I got. But yeah, I hope everyone out there is enjoying it. And if you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. The first episode is free right now on YouTube, I believe. I don't know if episode 2 is going to do a free offering as well. Hopefully. But hopefully it hooks you enough to want to see more. I think you should definitely, check out Paramount Plus for a month. You don't have to, sign a year contract. Just check it out for however long Picard's going to be on. And you can also catch up on other Trek shows if you want. They do have the original shows on there. And maybe the movies. Those might also be on HBO Max now instead. But anyway, check this out. Show your support. Let's let Paramount know that this is the way to go. And make it so. You like how I did that? Yes. With that said, I am Josh. Live long and prosper.